Hello, neighbors. Who are Episcopalians? We got a weird name and we wear weird clothes. What do we stand for? Well, it helps to go back to the very beginning. Our church is a child of the Church of England. After the Revolutionary War, Mother Church said, sort of like the soup Nazi in Seinfeld, no bishops for you. Because we would not swear loyalty to the king. That was a problem for us. No bishops means no priests, no deacons. Could have killed our church, but we kept saying no because we rejected the tyranny of kings and decided there is no king but God. And eventually, England relented. Now that choice isn't surprising. A majority of the people who signed the Declaration of Independence were Episcopalians. A majority of the people who signed our Constitution called our church home. If ever any gang of people had a chance to shape a nation according to their own theological preferences, it was that group of guys. But they knew that merging church and state would destroy both. They rebelled against the tyranny of kings 250 years ago, and we will not bend the knee to any would-be king today. That stubborn defiance is rooted in a value central to our covenant with God, a value we recite during worship several times a year, most recently last Sunday. And it comes in a question form. Will you strive for justice and peace among all people and respect the dignity of every human being? Yeah. And we answer, I will, with God's help. I love it. Will you? Well, sometimes we fail to uphold that standard, but we strive to honor it. We strive to respect the dignity of every human being, and that commitment is rooted in the very first chapter of the Bible, where in Genesis, God created human beings in the image of God. Since every person, every single one is created in the image of God, they deserve respect and dignity. Whatever a person's skin color, or sexual orientation, or political or religious beliefs, they deserve respect and dignity, but that's not happening. That's not happening in our country right now. Persecuting minorities violates the dignity of every human being created in the image of God. So does muzzling educators and journalists and perverting scientific research to justify a poisonous ideology. Inflammatory discourse that calls anyone who disagrees a traitor deserving death, that rejects respect and dignity, pursuing vengeance, subverting justice, curtailing freedoms, like the freedom to vote without intimidation. They throw respect and dignity right in the trash. Yet we are far from powerless. Our presence here today shows strength, a strength rooted in love, love for neighbor, love for country, and for some, perhaps many of us, a love of God. We might feel righteous anger, but we resist the seductions of hate. We protest the indignities and injustices being unleashed because we want to respect the dignity of every human being, because every human being is our neighbor. And we will call out every single lie, confident and at peace, in the hope that though the struggle may be hard, truth and justice shall prevail as long as there are people with the courage to speak it and live it out. But in the daily grind that so often wears us out, how? I encourage you, don't be desensitized, don't get discouraged. The people who want to wreck democracy and foist theocracy upon us depend on a strategy of exhaustion, of flooding the zone and inflicting pain until they think we can endure no more. How do we withstand the onslaught and stay engaged and persist in resistance. Faith in God keeps me going. A loving community of people keeps me going. Where does your energy to abide in defiance and advocacy come from? If you've not found that yet, find it. Connect with friends and neighbors eager to help you find that energy. If you have a way of staying strong, whatever it is, whatever faith or no faith at all, nurture that gift no matter what. As we grapple with the present, with hopes for a better future, we can look to the past. I take comfort from the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. But it will not bend by itself. It takes all of us being good neighbors, and it starts with respecting the dignity of every human being. Thank you.